game plan today. They split out Chubb for the first snap of the game from the gun, and there's a connection with Landry for a gain of about 9, brought down immediately by Jimmy Smith, who was one of those 9 who was not present for that game back on week 4. As Cleveland now faces a 3rd and 4 from the 31. Wide open. And it gets back to Landry, who they open up the game with a connection. This one goes for 12 and a first down.
This is a great design play. You see him go inside and run right back out, Landry. It's kind of a pick play, but not really. Humphrey's guarding him, but he gets a pick by Harris by just a natural move. Harris, you run straight, I'll use you, and then just go whatever way I can to get open.
Parker now serves as a museum. Happy holidays as the Browns defense makes a play, and the offense starts a second series with a completion to Beckham, who delivers a stiff arm on Peters and takes it inside. We got a flag at the end of this, by the way. There's a flag on the sideline as Beckham took it all the way to about the 34-yard line of the Ravens.
Well, you talked about Ralphie Parker. He'd like that play, wouldn't he?
One of your favorites.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct, taunting, offense number 13, 15-yard penalty.
This is the thing.
Ralphie would not like that.
No, we would not like that.
Well, and that's the thing. You have a good play, and then it just comes right back. It's hard to create big plays in the NFL. Let's see if this one... I don't know what that is. So
we'll have the ball. Holding. Defense number 24.
Whoa!
Penalty, automatic first down, Browns.
Marcus Peters flagged for it.
Well, Peters, you see him right there at the bottom guarding Beckham, holds him right there. And now, if the quarterback has the ball, it's holding. And, he's not happy, but it's his fault. It was a hold.
Back the other way. It's going to lose. Nope. Landry able to shake off. Yeah, it's going to lose yardage. It's going to lose some big yardage.
He was pretending to throw the ball, but really, I guess second break because they got the fumble earlier, but tried a screen pass. And Humphrey's very physical. He guarded Beckham the whole first game they played.
Yeah, they got into it at one time also in that game. It's a loss of 4. The completion to Landry. Each were fined $14,000 for the scuffle they had in that game, week 4. Humphrey and Beckham.
And I don't think you're going to see them. They have a lot more depth now in the secondary. Back then, I don't think Smith was healthy. And now Peters is here, so they feel comfortable with guys getting matched up.
Best red zone defense. Looking for Beckham. There's a flag. Jimmy Smith can't believe it.
Well, and their little hand fighting there at the top. Just kind of wanted a back shoulder, quick, hard throw by Baker. He throws it high down the field, and this is one of those you could pick up because it's a little far, or they could call it.
Pass interference, defense number 22. Foul third in the end zone, therefore the ball's on the 1-yard line. Automatic first down.
I think when you're talking there, Jim, you're talking about whether it's uncatchable and out of the play, and that's a little...
I'm not sure that was catchable in bounds. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I think they were arguing there. I think you're probably right. That's what I was saying. This throw needed to be hard and a back shoulder, like boom, because he's running out of bounds on the angle. You got to get it there before he gets to the out of bounds. Tight ends now. They're so deep at corner. He's been a corner his whole career, and that's really helped this team.
Going deep, out of the end zone, the pass. Oh, it could have been caught, but it's broken up by Peters. A sprinting Beckham was the intended receiver. Let's see how close this was.
Well, he gives him a little bit of a move and then takes off into a sprinter stride, and I think he barely gets that hand. That ball needed to be an inch out there. Yes, and he does. Peters, wonderful job getting a hand in there.
That's why you make a trade for him at midseason.
And it's worked out
really well. He's one of the 12 that was on Tracy's list of Pro Bowlers that she just showed.
And they've all played out. There's none on there that drive. It makes the other team not really want to blitz you as much. You got to connect on one of them.
54-99.
See if the Ravens can set up great field position with a stop here. Mayfield's pass. It is caught. And Cleveland able to get out of that jam. as Landry got separation from Peters for a gain of 13.
Outstanding route by Landry.
So got 30 yards on this drive after 17 in the first half. It's all. Comes out for this play. Pass over to Beckham, his second catch. And Smith was able to swing him out of bounds. They're going to mark it as a 1-yard gain.
Well, if you're a Cleveland fan, then, Jim.
Or are they going to give him forward progress?
Yeah, they'll give him forward. If you're a Cleveland fan, I think if you don't score on this drive, it's going to be very difficult to win and score 2 more times against this defense. And zone area, stay there. Someone's coming to you.
180.
Now he throws it. He's got his man open, and he missed him. Landry was saying, hey, I was held. There is a flag.
Well, he was held, and they still probably should have had a shot at a touchdown.
Illegal contact. Defense number 22. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Boy, Mayfield play fake, pump faked a few times, and this could have gone for 6.
Well, it really wasn't an out and up. It was an out, and he was covered. And then all of a sudden, when you're covered, you just keep going up the field. And Baker's like, you're not open. Turn up the field, and then he does.
2 catches for Beckham, 5 for Landry. These 2 old college roommates who have long wanted to play together in the NFL. We talked to them this week about how they wanted to dispel the rumors about their displeasure here. They want to be here.
A lot of jersey sales on stuff like that because we like watching Michael Jordan flies in the air.
2nd and 10. Pass to Beckham, who spins around for a first down. You know, to make the move with 8 minutes remaining.
Hand off left, throw right, quickly, throw right.
Up for grabs. Beckham! He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
You give teams enough opportunity. Baker's at the line of scrimmage. I can throw left, or I can hand off to the running back, or throw it. Everyone else just runs their job. And Odell Beckham, 1, 2, control the ball. Perfect pass. Fade route. Touchdown on Peters.
It's interesting. They're going to go for 2 right now, which